All right. Good morning. Let us begin. All right. Good morning, Ms. Greenhouse. And we have folks in courtroom 2. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Judge Law, and we are going to begin with our state all-purpose calendar. This is a list of misdemeanor cases which have already been formally accused by the Solicitor General of Fulton County. First appearance has been had for most of these cases. The individuals have bonds set in their cases as well. And today we're going to find out how each defendant would like to move forward with his or her case. I'm just trying to make sure that everybody is okay, good. So today, after each defendant has had the opportunity to speak with their respective attorney, we will determine whether the defendant would like to accept a plea offer from the state and in exchange for a recommended sentence, or whether the defendant would like to enter a plea of not guilty and the case will be further noticed for trial. Other matters that we may address today include bond modifications, bench warrants, as well as probation. If you are an individual accused of one or more misdemeanor offenses, please remember that you have a right to remain silent. Anything that you choose to say during this virtual proceeding, your statements can and will be used against you in the treatment of your case. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to represent you. All right, and courtroom 2, we have Mr. Haddad there. I have Mr. Haddad's checklist over here. Okay, excellent. And Mr. Haddad is there. Mr. White is also on Zoom, and it's just and who else is
Good morning, Your Honor.
here today?
Mr. Martell's judge, he's handling the ACDC folks.
Okay.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. Okay. All right. Who do we have first?
Number 31, Mr. Robinson.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay, we have Gennaro Robinson. Mr. Robinson has been accused of battery, family violence, theft by taking, and cruelty in the third degree. Case number is 26 CR 152A. Mr. Robinson, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is Mr. Fortis. Mr. Fortis, how are we proceeding today?
Judge, we're going to maintain our not guilty plea at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, and have you filed a waiver of arraignment, or would you like me to arraign this case? I can't recall. Sorry.
We've already filed it, but
Okay.
if you want to arraign it, you can. I can arraign it. Not a problem, but we did file it.
Just the dasher here.
Let me just take a quick look. Miss Young, can you see if this case has got a waiver of arraignment filed? I'm having trouble trying to get.
Not yet, Your Honor. Unless
Okay.
you filed it this morning, it's the other case that has a waiver in it.
All right. Mr. Fortis, do you waive reading of the accusations?
Yes, Judge, we'll waive reading of the accusation, enter a plea of not guilty,
Okay.
and request 10 days from receipt of all discovery to file motions.
All right. Mr. Robinson, your attorney has waived a reading of the accusation. As I've already indicated, the charges that have been brought against you. These are misdemeanor offenses, and you have the right to enter a plea of not guilty, and the case will be scheduled for trial. At the time of the trial, you and your attorney will appear, where the prosecutor would have the complete burden to try and prove the charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. If the prosecution does prevail and overcomes your legal presumption of innocence, it's a possibility you could be convicted of one or more of these offenses and face a penalty of up to a year in jail and or up to $1,000 fine for each convicted offense. Given this information, how do you plead today?
Judge, we're going to maintain our not guilty plea.
All right. Do you agree with your attorney, Mr. Robinson?
Yes.
All right. Case has been arraigned and further notice for jail jury. Thank you, Ms. Fortis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good to see you.
You too. Thank you. Next case, please.
We go to number 26, Mr. Mohammed. Yeah. Hey, Tom, yeah,
This is State versus Khalid Malachi Muhammad, accused of 2 counts of PI. We're going to waive sounding on the charges from July 2nd, 2025. His accusation is 26 CR 220J. Mr. Muhammad, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is Mr. Haddad. And
Your
all
Honor,
right, Mr. Haddad, and how are we proceeding?
it's a negotiate plea, Judge.
All right. Mr. Muhammad, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
You need to speak.
Speaker?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Spear?
Yes, Your Honor, on count one, state recommends 12 months probation, 90 days to serve with credit for any time already served. SDET, no further contact with the victim, 2 minor females. Stay away from the incident location, 2524 MLK Junior Drive, Southwest. Count 2 is 12 months probation to run consecutive. We do ask that defense stipulate to ID venue and factual basis for the plea. We have spoken to the 2 minors guardian. She agrees with this plea offer. Thank you.
Thank you. And Mr. Haddad, does your client accept these terms and do you so stipulate?
Judge, we do stipulate, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Muhammad, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
No, Your Honor.
Could you please repeat your response?
No, Your Honor, I have not.
And have you understood what's going on in your case?
I understand.
Are you satisfied with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
And are you entering this plea freely, willingly, and knowingly?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you understand that if you decide to enter this plea, you would have to waive your right to a trial. You will not be able to go back to a court of law to be able to confront your accusers, challenge the evidence that will be brought against you, have your attorney assist you to present your defenses and arguments, and the state won't have to carry its burden to prove the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
I understand that So, Mr. Mohammed, how do you plead to these 2 charges brought against you?
Guilty.
Repeat?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Your sentence for count 1 is going to be 12 months to serve 90 days, credit for time served 14 days. Once you are released from all your holds, including the foreign hold you have at the present time, then you will report to the Fulton County Probation within 48 hours of being released from any and all holds. You will begin your probation with Fulton County, and while you are on probation, you will undertake an SD evaluation and complete all treatment that's required. At all times, while you are on active or non-reporting probation, you are to stay away from 2524 MLK Junior Drive, and you're to stay away from the 2 minor individuals identified in this case. For count 2, that is going to be 12 months probation consecutive to count 1. So after you've completed the 90 days and after you've resolved all holds that you have, then your probation will possibly be up to just over a year and a half.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
This we got 27-28, Mr. Oddister.
This is State versus Christopher Lamar Oddister. His first case is 24 CR 6378G, and he has 7 misdemeanor offenses stemming from a traffic incident from September 9th, 2024. And for position 28, case number is 26 CR 185C. He's got 1 count of theft by taking stemming from a January 8th, 2026 incident. Mr. Oddister, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is Mr. Haddad. Please raise your right hand for the plea. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Thank you. We ready, Ms. Beer?
My dog, sorry. Yes, I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Case ending 6378G, count one, state recommends 12 months probation and credit for time served. Count two, 12 months probation to run consecutive and the statutory $500 fine. Count three, credit for time served. Count four, the statutory $200 fine. Count five, the statutory $300 fine. Count six and seven will be credit for time served. Case ending in 0185C, state recommends 12 months probation, 30 days to serve with credit for any time already served. No contact with the victim, William Brown, traditional spelling for both. Stay away from 2 MLK Junior Drive and an anti-theft course. We do ask that defense stipulate to ID venue and factual basis. We weren't able to reach the victim in this case, but we're confident in our plea offer. Thank you.
What? Mr. Haddad?
Your Honor, we stipulated for purpose of the plea, and I apologize for the state. I had misread the recommendation. I thought it was 12 months, just 12 months probation as opposed to 24 months probation. Judge, I would just ask for the court to consider the 12 months. The case number 27, he's technically out on bond, Judge. He's only in custody on the position number 28. However, on that misdemeanor, the driving infraction, he spent 56 days in custody back from October 25th to 24 until December 19th before he made bond. So I would just ask the court to just give him a straight 12 months probation sentence instead of the consecutive. But other than that, Judge, he's okay with the fines and of course the anti-theft class. Essentially what it would be is a time served sentence, Judge.
He's had 56 days from the prior case and 15 days from the current case. 66, so that should be 71 days. Ms. Spear, do you have a response to the defense argument to amend it to a concurrent sentence?
Yes, Your Honor, based on the fact that he had been missing in action for over a year, he racked up 7 misdemeanors and his lengthy history. That's why the state felt that a 2-year probation sentence may be necessary in this particular instance.
Do you have his GCIC from the last 5 years?
Yes, I can pull it up.
And again, Judge, it's my fault.
No, that's okay. I'm just trying to figure out. So he was in custody on the September 9th incident for 6 days. Released on September 14th. Well, I'll give him credit for the time he's been there, but he's had a checkered history in 2024. That's quite all right, Miss Spear. I'm looking at his Fulton County history, and so Mr. Haddad, I'm more comfortable, and I will grant a it will be a 24 months probation. So the second case would be consecutive. But if he completes all the requirements, then he can go once he's completed the first 12 months or the sentence for for position number 27, then the probation for position term of 28 may be non-reporting.
We're ready to proceed, Judge, as the court mentions.
So there will be $1,000 fine, according to my calculations, for position number 27. Okay. And Mr. Artister, have you, and sorry, Mr. Haddad, do you so stipulate?
We stipulate, Judge, and a lot of the fines, Judge, I would ask the court maybe to waive the first couple of minutes of probation fees.
Why? Does
What?
he? I see he still has a probation hold. So,
Judge. He's gonna be in custody until the 30th of January of this month, Judge. I mean, he's obviously indigent, Judge, and that's really, it's $1,000 fine, which with add-ons, there'll be a lot more. And I'd rather him concentrate on being able to pay the fines. So that's the basis for our request, Judge.
okay, I will give him an opportunity to get back on his feet, 2 months free, probation fee waiver.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Mr. Audister, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
No, ma'am.
And have you understood what's going on in both your cases?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you satisfied with your legal services?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared to enter a plea freely, willingly, and knowingly?
Yes, ma'am.
So you understand that if you decide to plead, you would have to give up your right to a trial in both these cases. You won't go back to court to face a judge or a jury. You won't be able to confront your accusers, challenge the evidence brought against you, have your attorney assist you to present your defenses and arguments, and the state won't have to prove all these charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes, ma'am.
With regards to position 27, and please listen to the list of charges before you enter a plea. How do you plead to improper and erratic lane change, driving without a valid license, a window tint violation, no valid insurance, willful obstruction of an officer, giving false information to an officer, and driving with an expired or no license plate?
Guilty, Your Honor.
For count 1, it will be 12 months, credit for time served, 71 days. Yeah. For count 2, driving without a valid license, this will be a 12-month to serve 71 days, credit for time served 71 days, and that will be a $500 fine. And that would be okay. And then for the driving window tint violation, that is going to be to serve 71 days, credit for time served 71 days, so that's time served. For the no valid insurance, it's going to be 12 months probation, credit for time served 71 days, to serve 71 days, and a $200 fine. For count, I lost track of the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For count 5, willful obstruction of an officer, that's going to be 12 months probation to serve 71, credit for time served 71 days, with a $300 fine. And for the last 2 counts, it would be to serve 71 days, credit for time served 71 days. So for this particular case, you'll be on probation once you've resolved all your holds, and you report to probation within 48 hours. Your first 2 months probation fees are going to be waived, and you would have to pay a $1,000 fine at a minimum rate of $100 per month, and you would have to pay your probation fees after the first 2 months waiver. If you have let me go to position 28. How do you plead to theft by taking from January 8th, 2026?
Guilty, Your Honor.
This will be 12 months probation consecutive to position 27. And for that particular case, it will be 12 months probation to serve 71 days, correct for time. Well, that's just going to be 12 months probation consecutive because you'll already be out. And for that particular case, like I said, it'll be a consecutive probation, and you will have no contact with William Brown. You have to stay away from 2 MLK Junior Drive, and you're to complete an anti-theft class. Now, in the first 12 months of your probation, if you complete the anti-theft class, you have paid all your fines, and you're up to date with your probation fees, then your probation for position 28 may be non-reporting. So in other words, so once you've completed all your requirements for position 27, then for 28, your probation may be non-reporting if you've done all the conditions. Keep in mind that your license will be suspended as a result of this plea, and it will need to be suspended for the duration of your probation. Thank you.
But all of it time served, Your Honor? Everything time served?
No, sir, you are going to be on probation.
He's asking if it's a time served sentence, which I told him it is, Judge. In
It's a
terms,
time, okay, maybe we have different semantics, but time served for me is only on certain counts. He doesn't have additional time at the jail, if that's what you mean.
That's what I'm asking.
that's what he's asking.
Okay, he doesn't have additional time at the jail for this case. However, he has a probation hold. So he won't be released right now because of his probation hold.
That I'm saying that's the only thing that's holding me in my probation hold.
That's correct. And as soon as you're done with it, you need to report to probation within 48 hours.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Thank you.
Judge, can you go back through the police for position number 28 one more time, please?
28, that would be theft by taking is 12 months probation consecutive to position 27. And he has to have no contact with William Brown, stay away from 2 MLK Junior Drive, and complete an anti-theft class.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
All right, next we got 29, Mr. Reed.
This is State versus Orlando Reed, accused of simple battery at a public transit vehicle or station. And Mr. Reed, you've been advised of your rights. Your attorney is Mr. Haddad. May I place you under oath? Do you solemnly swear and affirm that your testimony for this plea hearing will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Spear?
Yes, Your Honor, state recommends 12 months probation, 30 days to serve with credit for any time already served, stay away from MARTA, and no further contact with the victim, Jasmine Thomas. We have not been able to reach her, so if we could sound for her. We also ask that defense stipulate to ID venue and factual basis for the plea. Thank you.
Your Honor, we stipulate for purposes of the plea, Judge. Normally on a case like this, it's a balance suspended with a stay away, Judge.
That is correct. I apologize. I always forget that part.
Balance suspended then?
And
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And how many days did you say? 30 days?
Yes.
Okay, so he has 1 more day to serve at the jail.
correct.
Okay. Mr. Reed, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol?
I'm on Risperdal and Benadryl. Yes, I have a prescription for my schizophrenia.
Okay, and
I'm-
after you consumed it, are you still able to understand what's going on?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and are you satisfied with your attorney?
Yes, I am.
And has he explained to you that if you decide to plead guilty to this charge, you would have to give up your right to a trial? You will not go back to a courtroom to face a judge and a jury. You will not be able to confront those who are accusing you of this charge. You will not be able to present your own defenses and arguments, and the prosecutor won't have to prove the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes, I am.
How do you plead to 1 count of simple battery at a public transit vehicle or station?
Guilty.
Your sentence is going to be 12 months to serve 30 days, credit for time served 14 days. You have 1 more day to serve at the Fulton County Jail. After you're released, the balance will be suspended. You are to stay away from all MARTA property in accordance with all active suspensions. So if you have a current suspension from all MARTA property, you cannot go back to any of the stations, the buses, the trains. You can't use their parking lot or their bathrooms and so forth. You're also to have no further contact with Jasmine Thomas. You're to stay 200 yards away from her and not communicate with her in any way, form, or manner. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Eric White, by the way, is a plea. So Eric White is also a plea.
All right, number 42 through 45, Mr. White.
Mr. Haddad, how would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, it's gonna be a negotiated plea. It's on a global offer, on all 4 cases, Judge. that's basically my request, Judge. Nor, that's my announcement.
Thank you, Mr. Haddad. Mr. Eric White is got 4 separate cases, each with 1 count of theft by shoplifting. Accusations are 25 CR 8506G, 8507G, 8508G, and 8509G. Mr. White, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is going to be Mr. Haddad. Please raise your right hand for the plea. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Beer?
Yes, Your Honor. Case ending in 506G. State recommends 12 months probation. Serve 60 days with credit for time already served. Balance probated. Anti-theft course. Stay away from the Family Dollar at 7490 Old National Highway in South Fulton. 20 hours of community service. Case ending in 507G, 12 months probation to run concurrent to the previous case. Stay away from the Dollar General at 4837 Roosevelt Highway. Another 20 hours of community service. Case ending in 508G. Stay away from the Dollar General. Same one, 4837 Roosevelt Highway, an additional 20 hours of community service. Case ending 509, 12 months probation concurrent. Stay away from the Family Dollar at 6385 Old National Highway, and an additional 20 hours of community service. State requests defense stipulate to ID venue and factual basis for the plea. Thank you.
Mr. Haddad, do you so stipulate?
We stipulate, Judge, my client has served the 25 days, so I would expect another 5 days as far as the jail
Mm-hmm.
portion. And a total of 80 hours community service and the anti-theft, and of course, to stay away from the Family Dollar, all 3 locations. But we're ready to proceed, Judge, by entering a guilty plea.
Ms. Spear, for position 45, was that also an additional 20 hours of community service?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And Your Honor, Mr. White just requested if the court would consider waiving probation fees.
Absolutely not.
He indicated to me that housing is an issue.
We'll have a social worker speak to him about housing. I can waive probation fees for the first 2 months,
Better than
and
nothing.
then he'll need to get a job, and he'll need to do his probation and start paying probation fees.
Thank you, Judge. Understood. You want to proceed?
If he doesn't want to do it, then we'll definitely take this case to trial.
No, I want to do it. I was currently in the PAD program and my house burned down and I didn't have no place to stay. So if you can,
So the
assign-
social worker is going to speak with you about how to get housing, and then you're going to start making efforts to get a job and start paying back your probation fees and do your community service. I can
Yes.
either do community service or I can amend this to a $200 fine for each one.
No, I take the community service.
All
now.
right, sir.
And Judge, we have a social worker in the courtroom. Well, she'll speak to him after we're done with the plea, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Mr. White, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
No, ma'am.
And have you understood what's going on in your 4 cases?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you satisfied with your attorney?
Very much so.
Are you entering a guilty plea to these 4 separate counts of theft by shoplifting freely, willingly, and knowingly?
Yes, I am.
If you decide to do so, and if you ever get arrested again for theft by shoplifting in the future, it will be a felony charge, no matter what the value of the item is. Because now you have, if you plead guilty today, you will have 4 separate theft by shoplifting convictions on your record. I don't know if you have any priors, but I'm just letting you know, if you are arrested again for theft by shoplifting in the future, if it will be a felony charge.
Understandable.
Okay. You also understand that if you plead guilty to these charges, you would have to give up your right to a trial. You will not be able to go back to a courtroom to face a judge and a jury. You will not get a chance to confront your accuser, challenge the evidence brought against you, present your own defenses and arguments, and the prosecutor won't have to prove the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to these 4 separate counts of theft by shoplifting in these 4 cases?
Guilty.
For each count, your sentence is going to be 12 months to serve 60 days, credit for time served 25 days. The remainder of the time will be placed on probation. While you're on probation, you will complete a total of 80 hours of voluntary community service. That's 80. That's 20 hours for each case. And you will do your community service at any nonprofit agency that is not a church and not a school. And you must do your community service at a minimum rate of 10 hours a month. Do you understand?
No.
That means you must complete at least 10 hours a month before you report to probation. At all times, you are to stay away from these locations. The Family Dollar Store at 7490 Old National Highway, the Dollar General Store at 4387 Roosevelt Highway, the Dollar General Store, I can't even read my handwriting, and then the 4th one is to stay away from the Family Dollar Store. You know what? Mr. White, stay away from all Family Dollar stores and stay away from all Dollar General stores in Fulton County, Georgia.
Okay.
All right? I don't want anyone else to be a victim in this case. So all of them in Fulton County. If you want to do it in a separate county, well, keep in mind, any future arrests for shoplifting will be a felony charge. Your probation fees for the first 2 months are going to be waived. And then after that, you are to start paying probation fees in addition to doing your community service. You will report to probation every month. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, next we got 46, Mr. Williams.
Yes. Yes. That's
Mr. Williams, come on up.
Oh, okay. A moment. 46. Come on. This is Dennison Williams. Mr. Williams' case number is 26 CR 227G. Mr. Williams, you have been charged of the following offenses, and they are theft, but just one, theft by shoplifting, and this is from December 31st, 2025. And Mr. Williams, you've been advised of your rights. Your attorney is Mr. Haddad. May I place you under oath for the plea? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Thank you. Ms. Spear?
Yes, Your Honor. The state recommends 12 months probation, 30 days to serve with credit for any time already served, Stay away from all Target stores and an anti-theft course. We do ask the defense stipulate to ID, venue, and factual basis for the plea. Thank you.
I'm sorry, that was to serve 30 days?
Yes, with
Okay.
credit for any time already served.
Okay. Mr. Haddad?
Your Honor, we so stipulate my calculations that my client has 14, he's spent 14 days, so he's got one more day. Just so the court is aware, and I'm sure it does, that he's got a Cherokee County hold. I've instructed him that assuming the court accepts the recommendation, that he'll have to report to probation upon release from Cherokee County, Judge.
Does he already have more than 3 shoplifting convictions on his record? I think so. Yeah, okay. All right. Mr. Williams, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
No, ma'am.
And have you understood what's going on in your case?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you satisfied with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering this plea freely, willingly, and knowingly?
Yes, ma'am.
And just based on your record with Fulton County alone, it appears that you have more than 3 shoplifting convictions. So you are aware that you could be arrested, any future charges will be a felony charge.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? And if you decide to plead guilty to this charge, you would have to give up your right to a trial. You will not be able to go back into a courtroom to face a judge or a jury, as well as your accusers. You will also not be able to present your defenses and arguments. The state would not have to prove its charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. These are rights. Are you willing to give them up?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead to 1 count of theft by shoplifting at a Target?
Guilty.
Your sentence is going to be 12 months to serve 30 days, credit for time served 14 days. After you have completed the additional day at the jail and you have resolved your Cherokee County hold, you must report to Fulton County Probation within 48 hours of being released, and you will begin your probation. You will report every month. You're to stay away from all Target stores. Was there community service in this matter, Ms. Spear?
No, there was not, Your Honor.
Okay. And even though you are not required to do anything except to stay away from all Target stores, given your history, I want you to report every month just to make sure that you don't get into any trouble.
Did we cover the anti-theft course? Just to make sure.
No, I didn't hear. I'm so sorry. I didn't hear
That's
that.
okay.
He needs to do an anti-theft class. So don't forget to do the anti-theft class. Has he done one before?
He indicates no, Judge.
You are to enroll in the anti-theft class within 60 days of being on probation. Given your history, I'm surprised you've not completed one, but I need you to make sure that you can enroll and come in one within 60 days of reporting to probation. And that, of course, you complete it. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it.
All right, let's get number 19, Mr. McGee.
Do we have conflict counsel for Mr. McGee? I just have a note. He's got conflict counsel. And Mr. McGee, who is your attorney?
I don't know the guy's name.
You've not spoken to an attorney?
It's
I'm sorry, Mr. White, your audio went in and out.
It's Dennis Murphy.
Oh, okay. Mr. Murphy is not on Zoom.
I'll call him, Your Honor.
That's okay. He's got a $4,000 good bond. There's been a discovery demand. I don't see a waiver of arraignment. So, Mr. McGee, I'm going to reset your case. If Mr. Murphy appears this morning, we'll definitely give him a chance to speak with you. Otherwise, we're going to reset your case to next Thursday, and to have Mr. Murphy speak with you and see how you would like to proceed with this case.
I did speak to him yesterday. He said he'll be here.
I'm sorry. So you
spoke-
did speak to an attorney?
Spoke to him yesterday.
Well, he's not here. So, all right. I'll see you next week then.
Second row.
What day is he being reset for?
29.
Okay.
How do you say he didn't know who's doing? Well, okay,
We'll go to 1 and 2, Mr. Barton.
okay. This is Brendan Barton. Mr. Barton is accused of fare evasion and criminal trespass from October 4th of last year in case 25 CR 6161H, and he's got a bench warrant from December 11th of last year under 26 FTA 86. Mr. Barton, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is Mr. White. Mr. White, how are we proceeding?
The negotiated plea, Judge.
All right. Mr. Barton, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Spear?
Yes, Your Honor. Case ending 6161H, state recommends 12 months probation, served 20 days, balance suspended, credit for any time already served. He has a 3-month suspension from MARTA, so we ask that he stay away from MARTA for the next 3 months. It's my understanding he also needs a social worker visit. Count 2, it looks like, will be credit for time served, and we will null pros the FTA ending in 086 in exchange for the plea. We ask that defense stipulate to ID venue and factual basis for the plea. Thank you.
We do stipulate, Your Honor, and he can speak with the social worker as soon as he's done with his plea.
Okay. He's been in custody now for 47 days. Is that correct?
Yeah.
As Ms. Spear or anyone?
I only show 3 days, but mine hasn't been updated, so.
This is Brendan Barton, correct?
Correct. Oh, wait,
He-
here we go. Now I see another 38 days.
No, he's been in custody for 43 days based on his failure.
That's correct.
He was booked in on December 11th of 2025.
Correct.
So I'm just going to amend this to serve 47 days, credit for time served 47 days. Mr. White, do you so stipulate, sir?
Yes, Judge, we still do. Yeah.
Thank you. Mr. Barton, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
No, ma'am.
And have you understood what's going on in your case?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you satisfied with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you decide to plead guilty to these charges, you would have to give up your right to a trial. You will not face a judge and a jury. You will not be able to present your own defenses and arguments, face your accuser, and the state won't have to prove the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead to fair evasion and criminal trespass at MARTA property?
Guilty.
Your sentence for the both counts is going to be 12 months to serve 47 days, credit for time served 47 days, balance suspended. You have currently an active suspension against you with regards to MARTA, so you are to stay away from all MARTA property in accordance with all active suspensions. Understood?
Yes. If I wanted to get that suspension lifted, how would I do that?
You would need to look up the MARTA website and figure out how to file an appeal. I don't know. You were booked in on December 11th. I think your time to file an appeal may have passed.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
All right, next we got 5 and 6, Mr. Dasher.
We've just been noted that Mr. Dennis Murphy will be joining us shortly, so maybe we can address Mr. McGee at that time. Mr. Dasher?
It's going to be a negotiated plea, Judge.
All right. Position 5, we have Jordan Dasher accused of willful obstruction of an officer and possession and use of a drug-related object from March 25th of 2024. Case 24 CR 1412J. Mr. Dasher also has a bench warrant from October 30th, 24, case number 26 FTA 95. Mr. Dasher, you've been advised of your rights. Your attorney is Mr. White. May I place you under oath for the plea? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge? You will need to speak up since you have a mask on. Can't hear you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Perfect. Thank you. Ms. Spear?
Yes, Your Honor. Willful obstruction in case ending 1412J. State recommends 12 months probation, credit for time served, and the statutory $300 fine. On count 2, it will be credit for time served. We have agreed to null pros the FTA ending in 095 in exchange for the plea. We do ask that defense stipulate to ID venue and factual basis for the plea. Thank you.
So it's time served on both counts. Would that be correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And there are no fines?
The statutory $300 fine for the obstruction.
Okay. Mr. White?
Your Honor, we do stipulate for the purposes of the plea, we would just ask to convert the fine to 30 hours of community service and ask that his probation terminate or go non-reporting upon completion.
Okay. This will be 30 hours of community service, and I will make it non-reporting. Oh, no, I'll terminate probation upon completion. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Dasher, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
I do take medication for, my.
Don't have to tell me for what. I just want to know whether you consumed it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And are you still able to understand what's going on in your case?
Yes, how would I go about, doing a 30 hours?
I'll tell you. In the meantime, have you been satisfied with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you entering this guilty plea freely, willingly, and knowingly?
Yes, ma'am.
If you decide to do that, you would have to give up your right to a trial. You will not be able to go back to a courtroom to face a judge or a jury, to be able to confront your accuser, challenge the case and the evidence brought against you, present your own defenses, and the state won't have to prove the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Repeat.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead to willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer and possession and use of a drug-related object?
Guilty.
Your sentence for the willful obstruction is going to be 12 months to serve 22 days, credit for time served. So you should be released from Fulton County Jail within 24 hours. I don't see any holes other than the FTA. Okay. You would need to do 30 hours of community service for this charge, and you will report to probation every month until your community service hours are completed. You will do you can do the community service at any nonprofit agency. It just cannot be a church and it cannot be a school. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
You will have to complete your community service at a minimum rate of 10 hours per month. I will waive your probation fees for the first 2 months. And if you're done with your community service and you're up to date with any probation fees, then your probation will terminate. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
For the possession and use of drug-related object is going to be to serve 30 days, credit for time served 30 days. So he's completed that. His bench warrant will be, his bench warrant will be null prost. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, going back to number 19, Mr. McKee.
Mr. Moresby, good morning, sir.
Judge, I'll need a breakout room with Ms. Spears on this one. There's a possibility of a plea. Whenever that can be done.
How about we just call you?
Okay, okay. If Ms. McGee wants to call me, however, because I spoke to my client yesterday at the Fulton County Jail. So he's given me the parameters of what he wants or what he could resolve the case with. That, let me say it that way.
Can you send it in the chat?
I can, Ms. Spears. I'll send that in shortly. And
Okay.
Judge, let me just shift gears on Judge on position 13, Mr. Johnson. He's on loan out to Cobb County now. And I obtained that information yesterday, and he has a probation revocation out there. So if we can reset this 2 weeks out.
All right, will be reset to the first Thursday in February. I don't know what's that date, sorry.
The 5th.
The 5th, okay.
Okay, duly noted, Judge. And then I'll send something to Ms. Spears in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. McGee, someone is going to call from the courtroom to speak with your attorney. Next case, please.
All right, number 7, Mr. Edwards.
This is William Vaughn Delaney Edwards, accused of criminal trespass and misdemeanor possession of marijuana from October 13th of 2024. Mr. Edwards, your case number is 24CR7052Y. You've been advised of your rights. Your attorney is Mr. White. May I place you under oath for a plea? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Ma'am.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Ma'am.
Could you repeat your response, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. Okay. Ms. Spear?
Yes, Your Honor. Count one, criminal trespass. State recommends 12 months probation, balance suspended, credit for whatever time already served, and to stay away from the Georgia Tech campus. We will be null processing count two. We do ask defense stipulate to ID venue and factual basis for the plea. Thank you.
Your Honor, we do stipulate for the purposes of the plea and suspended sentence. We have nothing further.
Okay. Mr. Edwards, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
I've been taking my Remon, my Haldol, my Cogenet.
Okay. And with all that medication, have you been able to understand what's going on in your case?
Yes,
Are you
ma'am.
satisfied with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you decide to plead guilty to this charge of criminal trespass, you would have to give up your right to a trial. You will not be able to go back to court to face your accuser, to present any defenses and arguments, and have the state prove the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead to criminal trespass?
Guilty. Guilty.
Your sentence is going to be 12 months to serve 21 days, credit for time served 21 days, balance suspended. The possession of marijuana is going to be dismissed. Please make sure you do not return to Georgia Tech property, otherwise you'll be arrested again.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, number 14, Mr. Jordan.
Going to waive sounding on this matter. This is State versus Jerron C.J. Jordan, accused of 2 misdemeanor offenses. The second count is criminal trespass. Is there another attorney for Mr. Jordan? Someone is putting something in the chat. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Murphy, I think you sent a chat to everyone.
Yeah.
All right. Did you mean to send that to Ms. Spear? I think that was intended for Ms. Spear.
I believe so.
It was, sorry.
Okay, no, that's all right. Okay, let me get back to Mr. Jordan then. As I was saying, Mr. Jordan has 2 misdemeanor offenses from January 7th, 2026. The second one is a criminal trespass matter. Mr. Jordan, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is Mr. Tom White. May I place you under oath for this plea? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Yes, Ms. Spear?
Yes, Your Honor. I just want to make sure, I got to scroll back up real quick up from that. Okay, our victim is present. I don't know if she wants to make a statement, but she has agreed to our plea offer. Count 1, 12 months probation, 30 days to serve, SDET. No further contact with the victim, Mahogany Jones. Stay away from MARTA. Count 2, criminal trespass will be 12 months probation to run concurrent. We do ask that defense stipulate to ID venue and factual basis. And if we can sound for Ms. Jones to see if she wishes to make a statement. Thank you.
Ms. Jones, if you'd like to contribute to these proceedings, you have that right. Otherwise, we would be moving on. If you want to say something, please unmute and start your video.
I have nothing to say.
That's fine. Thank you, Ms. Jones. Mr. White?
Your Honor, we do stipulate for the purposes of the plea. Just as you at the state's in negotiation. We would ask for a 3-month waiver of probation fees. the SDET, is quite, it isn't the cheapest from what we understand, so.
He's got this other 3 matters. Is he being released to accountability court?
Your Honor, I wasn't aware of any other matters.
This is Jordan. Let me
Yeah.
give you these case numbers, Mr. I'm not certain, but I don't know whether he'll be released right away. 23 CR 001-863J, 23 CR 001-864J, and 24 CR. Gosh, sorry. 24 CR 007794J. So it looks like there's an order releasing him to accountability court personnel. So I'm not certain what's going to happen once he's released to that accountability court, but he'll need to comply with whatever is going on there. Do you still want to proceed, Mr. White?
Yes, Your Honor, nothing's changed for us.
Okay. So, Mr. Jordan, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
No, ma'am, Your Honor.
Have you understood what's going on in this case as well as your other cases?
I got a question. What's gonna happen? Am I not getting out on Tuesday?
You have a release order in your other cases, but it's to accountability court. So you're going to have to comply with that. I don't know what are the terms of the release for that.
So I won't be released to the
Mr. Jordan, you should be being released. Just be sure you keep on top of both your probation in this case and whatever they're asking you to do in the accountability court, okay?
Okay.
Let me look to see what that order says. Mr. White,
Yes, Your Honor.
it's an order to release him to a particular facility.
Okay.
That's what I've got.
Do we know the name of the facility?
No, it's an MH issue, so if you want to speak with him or if you want to see a copy of it.
Bit confused. Okay. Let me call him and talk to him very briefly.
Okay. And Miss Young?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you pull up 24 CR 007794J, and if you can email a copy of the January 6, 2026 order to Mr. Tom White and Miss Spear, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Jordan, I think you need to get more information about your other case first before you make a decision in this case. So I'm going to put a pause, and as soon as your attorney gets to speak with you, then we will proceed. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, have a seat. We'll take the next case.
Guess we go to number 41, Mr. Weaver.
Yeah, do you want to talk to Mr. George? Yeah, here it is. Come up to line.
This is State versus Brandon Weaver, accused
Yes,
of
sir.
theft by taking in case number 25 CR 8234G. Mr. Weaver, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is going to be, is that Mr. Haddad?
Which
Who's your
case,
attorney, Mr. Weaver?
Honor, that, he's got private attorney, I believe it is Ed Adams.
So I will be released.
At least that's what,
Yeah, that's what it says. Mr. Weaver, have you spoken to your attorney, Ed Adams?
Yesterday, he said he was gonna be here
He
today.
did say he was going to be here?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, then we'll wait for him. Thank you. I don't see Mr. Adams on the Zoom session.
All right, I gotta call him. Give him a call.
All right. Thank you. We'll come back to your case. Mr. White, did you get a copy of the order?
Let's see. I did, Judge. I also spoke with him about it. He understands, he is going to a drug program and he knows what's going on there and we're still ready to go forward.
Okay.
Is it?
So, Mr. Jordan, you've spoken to your attorney and you understand the terms of your release, correct?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
All right. And are you willing to enter a guilty plea to the current charges under case number 26 CR 163J?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
And did your attorney explain those charges to you?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
If you decide to enter this plea, it must be done freely, willingly, and knowingly. Are you prepared to do that?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
And if you do that, then you have to give up your right to a trial. You will not go back to a courtroom to face a judge or a jury, to be able to confront your accuser, challenge the evidence brought against you, and have the state prove the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
How do you plead to count 1?
Guilty.
How do you plead to criminal trespass?
Guilty.
Your sentence is going to be 12 months to serve 30 days. Credit for time served, I believe it was 30 days. Ms. Young, do you have his jailing time?
1 second, Your Honor, I'll give it to you.
Sorry, I got distracted by the other cases.
Hold on 1 second, Jordan. It's gonna into it for. 15 days, Your Honor.
Okay, so it's 12 months to serve 30 days, credit for time served 15 days. You're of course going to have to comply with your other cases, the requirements there. But in the meantime, as part of your probation for this case, you'll be required to complete an SD evaluation and submit to all treatment that's required. Now, if that program is offered through whichever facility you're going to, that would be great. Otherwise, you would have to enroll in that program once you complete whatever you're going to have to do at the other facility. You're to have no contact with Mahogany Jones, and you're to stay away from all Martyr property in accordance with any active suspension.
Okay, yes.
So you understand you cannot return to any Martyr stations, buses, and trains.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, that concludes your sentence. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We got 17 and 18, Mr. McCoy.
This is Trenton Dion McCoy. Mr. McCoy is accused of willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer from May 27th of 2024, case 25 CR 1439F. And he's got a 2026 case 26 CR 193F, accused of simple assault from January 7th of this year. Mr. McCoy, you've been advised of your rights, and I understand this is going to be a plea. May I place you under oath? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Ms. Spear, what's the recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor, for case ending in 1439F, obstruction, 12 months probation, credit for any time already served, and the statutory $300 fine. case ending in 193F, 12 months probation, credit for any time served. No further contact with the victim, his grandmother, Carrie McCoy. Stay away from 791 Magnolia Way and 8 anger awareness courses. We have spoken with the victim. She says that she will be filing a TPO and an eviction process. She is in otherwise agreement with the plea. We do ask that defense stipulate to ID, venue, and basis for the plea. Thank you.
All right, Carrie McCoy, if you're on Zoom, this is the time to unmute and start your video. All right. Mr. White, do you so stipulate?
We do stipulate on both the cases, Judge. We would just ask to convert the $300 fine to 30 hours of community service and waive 2 months of fees so that he can pay for his anger management.
I will waive 2 months of probation fees. And he'll need to report every month. He'll be on reporting basis for the rest of the 12 months. Mr. McCoy, would you still like to proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have you consumed any medicine or alcohol?
No, ma'am.
Have you understood what's going on in your cases?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you satisfied with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
If you decide to enter this plea, it must be done freely, willingly, and knowingly. Are you prepared to do so?
Yes, ma'am.
And so you understand that you would have to give up your right to a trial then. You will not be able to go back to a courtroom to face a judge and or a jury. You won't be able to get a chance to face those accusing you of this charge. Your attorney won't be able to present your legal defenses and arguments, and the state won't have to prove the charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
sorry?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead to willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer from May of 2024?
Guilty.
Your sentence is 12 months to serve 30 days, credit for time served 15 days. And you'll be, the rest of the time, you'll be on probation to pay a $300 fine. I will waive your probation fees for the first 2 months. How do you plead to simple assault from January 7th, 2026?
Guilty.
Your sentence is going to be 12 months to serve 30 days, credit for time served 15 days. You will report to Fulton County Probation this coming Monday before 3 p.m. While you're on probation, you'll be required to complete 8 anger management classes, and you will enroll in those classes within 60 days of reporting to probation. You'll report every month, and at all times, you will have no further contact with Carrie McCoy. You are to stay 200 yards away from her and not communicate with her in any way, form, or manner. You're also to stay away from 791 Magnolia Way. That's in Atlanta, Georgia, I believe.
Yes, Your Honor.
And not only are you required to stay away from apartment 1332, you'll be required to stay away from the entire apartment complex, including the leasing office and the common grounds. You report to probation every month, and I don't think there was a bench warrant. No, that was it. Thank you.
Your Honor, so are you denying a request to convert the fine to 30 communities?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about that. Sorry about that. I will convert the $300 fine to 30 hours of community service. So instead of paying a $300 fine while you're on probation, you will do community service. So you can do community service at any nonprofit agency. It cannot be a church and it cannot be a school. And you must do your community service at a minimum rate of 10 hours per month. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We're going back to, I was going back to number 19, Mr. McGee.
Oh, is Mr. Adams here? Oh, that was Mr. Murphy's case. Sorry. Okay. All right. So Mr. McGee has been advised of his rights and the charges brought against him in 26 CR 42A. Mr. Murphy, how would we like to proceed?
Judge, that's gonna be a plea this morning.
Okay. Mr. McGee, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
86.
Ms. Spear?
Yes, Your Honor, on count one, state recommends 12 months probation, serve 170 days, credit for time already served, balance probated, the FVIP, no further contact with the victim, Markel, Markel, Willingham. Stay away from 2428 Lakewood Avenue in Atlanta. Count two will merge with count one. We do ask that defense stipulate to ID venue and factual basis for the plea. It doesn't look like we have made contact with the victim. Thank you.
Judge, I'd sent Ms. Spear something in the chat box if she had seen it. It varied from what we were thinking.
Well, I don't know what all that means. Ms. Spear, please look at your chat.
I'm looking at it now.
Okay. Because he has 170 days already in. We were just
Yeah.
looking.
So, yeah, he would get credit for time served.
Well, it was our understanding, given it would be essentially 12 months to serve, that once he reached that time, we were going to suspend the case out with no other probation.
Ah,
That was the idea there, given what
okay. Yeah, I see your little notation. Yeah, I can eliminate the community service. I can't convert from probated to suspended based on the FVIP.
Okay, I'll have Judge, we've come to a roadblock there, Judge. I'll jump out and call my client.
Thank you. Next case, please.
Going ACDC.
And sorry for the interruption, Your Honor. Attorney Adams should be joining. He was on, I guess the call dropped. I got in touch with him, so he'll be here momentarily.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you. I'm sorry, what position is this?
Well,
He's
Mr. Adams,
41,
21.
41, Mr.
40.
Weaver.
Okay. Oh. Miss Young, did Mr. Adams join us?
Here, it must have dropped the call. He'll probably be back in momentarily. Can we take someone else?
Deputy, I can address Mr. Weaver as soon as Mr. Adams shows up on the screen. So let's hold off on him. We'll take another case if that's one available.
I'm going to ACDC.
Okay, thank you. ACDC hasn't, is ACDC they are on the Zoom, but they're not on. Mr. Bartel, I know you're ready. I'm going to take a 5-minute recess. You know, I thought I could take a recess. Miss Greenhouse, do you need a recess?
I'm fine. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. This
Yeah,
person, LaPorche, can you please start your video and unmute? Ma'am, I'll be right with you at ACDC. This person, LaPorche, on video, who's been chatting, unmute and start your video.
I'm trying to start the video. Can you hear me?
All right. Miss Young, promptly start a video.
Hello?
I can hear you. Which case are
Okay.
you? Where are you?
Mr. Warren.
He's
Where's your
position
case?
40, Your Honor. Mr. Haddad had noted that he needed to speak with him.
Okay. No, we haven't reached your case.
Okay, so I need to go back on mute.
Yes, and switch your video off. By the way, your video does not work, so that's going to be a problem.
No, it works. I just have to turn the camera around. I'm trying to turn it around.
Oh,
Okay.
Your Honor,
All right.
Mr.
All
Wood-
right. This is ACDC. Good morning. My name is Judge Law, and we're going to be addressing your cases on a one-on-one basis. Please remember that you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say in open court, your statements can and will be used against you. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to represent you. ACDC, who do we have first?
Well, position 8 and 12.
Yeah, this is Ms. Harley, Your Honor. She's 8, 9, and 12.
Okay. And how are we proceeding, Mr. Bartel?
They're negotiated pleas, Judge.
Okay. Samantha Harley has got 1, 2 cases. I have 8 and 9. Oh, I
She's
see.
also under Hurley, position 12.
Well,
I see. Okay. So Miss Harley or Miss Hurley has got 3 cases with the court. Position 8, she's accused of 2 counts of willful obstruction of an officer from January 9th, 2026 under case 26 CR 209E. Miss Harley also has a charge 2 counts of theft by shoplifting from June 18th, 2025 under case number 25 CR 3421E. And her third case is 22 CR 332E, accused of battery from January 22nd, 2022. Ms. Harley or Ms. Hurley, you've been advised of your right to remain silent and right to counsel. Your attorney at the present time is Mr. Bartel. May I place you under oath for your plea? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge? You just sit up straight and you speak up. I can't hear you. What did you say? Can't hear you.
Yeah, you just need to speak up. That's a bad mic.
You may have to speak much louder.
Yes.
That's perfect. Thank you. Ms. Spear, what's the recommendation for position 8?
Position 8, case ending 209E, count 1, 12 months probation, the statutory $300 fine. Count 2, 12 months probation concurrent, the statutory $300 fine. Case ending 3421E, count 1, 12 months probation, 10 days to serve with credit for any time already served. Stay away from all Walmarts. And the anti-theft course, count 2, 12 months probation to run concurrent. I will scroll down to case ending 0332E, battery, 12 months probation, 10 days to serve with credit for time served, and 12 anger awareness courses. We do ask that defense stipulate to venue basis and ID for purposes of the plea. It does not look like we have contacted the victim in this case.
We do so stipulate for plea purposes, Judge. It does appear on case number 8. She has served 14 days so far. Case number 9, she served a total of 18 days. And then it looks like 81 days on count 12. So I advise her she should be released today or tomorrow. And we would just ask the court to accept the plea and consider waiving the first 2 months of probation fees because she's got the fines to pay and the classes to attend.
So she's got a probation hold at the present time?
I didn't see one, Judge, when I looked on the screen.
Okay, she's got credit 14 days for position
Number 8.
number 8. So this was, so they're giving her all credit, so it's to serve 28 credit for 14. For position 9, this was from June 18th, 2025, and she has 4 days.
Right. Well, I think she served, that's a FTA. So she's got 14 days on the FTA and then I think 4 days.
Okay, so 18 days. Okay. And then on position 12 from 2022.
Right. I've got 81 days total.
Okay.
Just from the history of the bookings.
And could we sound for Alicia Burrows? That's the victim in this case, Your Honor.
Alicia Burrows, if you're on Zoom, please unmute and start your video. No. I'm sorry, Mr. Bartel, did you say you so stipulate?
Yes, Your Honor, we do.
All right. Miss Harley, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
No.
Have you understood what's going on in your 3 cases?
Yes.
And are you satisfied with your attorney?
Yes.
If you decide to plead guilty today, you would be on probation and you would have to complete certain requirements. Are you prepared to do that?
Yes,
And are you entering a plea freely, willingly, and knowingly?
yes,
So you understand that if you plead guilty, you would have to give up your right to a trial. You will not be able to go back to court, face a judge or a jury, as well as your accusers. You will also not be able to challenge the evidence presented against you, present your own defenses and arguments, and the state won't have to prove the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
yes,
Sorry?
yes,
How do you plead to 2 counts of willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer from January 9th, 2026?
guilty.
Your sentence for count 1 is going to be 12 months to serve 28 days, credit for time served 14 days, and you'll be subject to a $300 fine. For count 2, that's going to be 12 months probation for an additional $300 fine. So that's a total of a $600 fine for this case. How do you plead to 2 counts of theft by shoplifting from June 18th, 2025?
Guilty.
Your sentence for first count is going to be 12 months to serve 36 days, credit for time served 18 days, and then you'll be reporting to probation on Monday. While you are reporting to probation, you are to stay away from all Walmart stores, and you are to complete an anti-theft class. You will enroll in the anti-theft class within 60 days of reporting to probation. For count 2, it will be 12 months concurrent with count 1. How do you plead to battery from January 22nd, 2022?
Guilty.
It's going to be 12 months probation to serve 162 days, credit for time served 81 days. You'll be released within 24 hours. Mr. Bartel, I have a probation hold under case number 23 SC 185642.
Okay, is that on the booking screen, Judge?
Yes.
Okay, I did not see that when I checked yesterday.
Her bench warrants are going to be null prost. Ms. Spear, you'll have to send in a null prost for her 2 bench warrants,
Yes, Your Honor.
and they are also on the booking screens. But
I'm sorry, they're on the add-on calendar too, if Ms. Spear needs the case numbers. They're on the add-on calendar that was sent out. Those are the 2 FTA numbers associated with Ms. Harley or Hurley.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I apologize, Judge.
that's all right. But she, according to the jailing screen, she does have one. So if you're telling me she doesn't have one, I'm not sure. But anyways, Ms. Harley, as I was saying, for your battery charge, is going to be 12 months probation to serve 162 days, credit for time served 81 days. And once you're released from all your holds and when you start probation, you will need to complete 12 anger awareness classes for this case. Your
And,
bench warrants are going to be dismissed. Yes,
and-
Mr. Bartel?
Your Honor, I appreciate all the court's time with this case, but Ms. Harley, you just need to understand that if you proceed with the guilty pleas, that could be used against you in the probation revocation. You just need to be aware of that.
Would you like to proceed?
I understand. Oh, yeah.
Would you like to proceed with this plea or would you like to withdraw?
Yeah, I'll proceed.
Okay. Mr. Bartel, shall I proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So as I've already issued the sentence for all 3 cases, we have to dismiss the 2 bench warrants and she's got a probation hold. Her probation.
Where's the probation hold?
You have a felony probation hold. So once she has been resolved her felony probation hold, then she will start on probation for these 3 cases. Thank you.
And would the consider waiving the first 2 months' fees?
Oh, yes, I will. First 2 months of probation fees shall be waived.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, I have Mr. Ed Adams on Zoom. Mr. Adams, could you please unmute, sir?
Yes, yeah. Can you
Mr.
hear me?
Adams? Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
I can. I
Thank
can.
you. Okay, you have a client at the Fulton County Jail. His name is Brendan Weaver, accused of theft by taking from August 1st, 2025, case 25 CR 8234G. And have you had a chance to speak with him?
I have.
And so I understand the state has made a plea offer. Have you
I have.
discussed that? Have you discussed that with him?
I haven't received that yet. If I could receive it or have the solicitor call me, we can resolve it. Yep.
Okay, sure. Ms. Spear, if you could send the plea offer to Mr. Adams in the chat, and courtroom 2, please hold until his attorney is ready to discuss the matter. ACDC, who do we have, please?
Position 30.
30?
Yes.
This is Aaron Robinson, accused of simple battery against a police officer and simple battery from January 6, 2026, case 26 CR 168F. Ms. Robinson, my name is Judge Law. You've been advised of your right to remain silent. Your attorney is Mr. Bartel. And this is going to be a plea. Yes, Mr. Bartel, or no? Position 30.
That is correct, Your Honor. It's a plea.
Okay. Ms. Robinson, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Spear?
Yes, Your Honor. Count 1, 12 months probation, 30 days to serve with credit for any time served, BHET. Count 2, 12 months probation to run concurrent. We do ask that the defense stipulate to ID venue and factual basis for the plea. Thank you.
We do so stipulate. It looks like Ms. Robinson served 16 days so far today, Judge.
Okay. No, there's nothing wrong with the case. Sorry. Just my odyssey. Sorry about that.
No.
Ms. Robinson, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
No, Your Honor.
And have you understood what's going on in your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you satisfied with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you decide to plead guilty, would it be a plea that's freely, willingly, and knowingly given?
Yes, Your Honor.
And if you decide to do so, you would have to give up your right to a trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
You won't be able to face your accuser to challenge the evidence brought against you, and the state won't have to prove the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to one count of simple battery against an officer and simple battery?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Your sentence for count 1 is going to be 12 months to serve 30 days, credit for time served 16 days. You will report to probation on Monday before 3 p.m. While you're on probation, you will complete a behavioral health evaluation and submit to all treatment that's required. For count two, simple battery, your sentence is going to be concurrent with count 1.
And Your Honor, we would ask the court to also consider waiving the first 2 months' fees. This was an incident that occurred in a hospital setting. Ms. Robinson was having a very difficult situation, and I think she's doing better now. But we would ask the court to consider doing that.
Granted.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck.
I'm sorry, I missed what he had for Judge.
Are we waiving the first 2 months of probation fees? All right, Mr. Adams has got his plea offer. Yes, ACDC, who do we have, please? Mr. Bartel, you have another client.
Ms. Mark, Your Honor, number 16.
Thank you.
I have this listed only as a bond hearing. Is that correct?
That's correct. Your Honor, I'm looking with Ms. Mark and advised her of her options. She indicated she wanted to plead not guilty, but she is wanting to request a signature bond. Judge, I haven't seen a GCIC, but I believe there's just one other case she's had in Fulton County. She indicates she's been in Georgia since 2012. She has family in the area, including her 14-year-old son and her son's father. She indicates she lives at the Welcome House on Memorial Drive. So that would be the address where she indicated she would get notice of the court date. So again, well, she's been in 14 days so far, and she is asking the court to consider a signature bond with appropriate conditions. And it looks like there's a $1,000 good bond total.
Okay. So this is 26 CR 214C, State versus Claudia Mark, accused of interference with government property and simple battery. She did receive a bond from Judge Williams on January 10th, 2026, $500 on each count, and to stay away from 400 Farm Watt Street in Southwest Atlanta. Ms. Spear, any objection or any argument?
Let's see. She has 4 cycles, including probation violation, obstruction, giving false information. She's got some drug charges, criminal trespass, a failure to appear felony. We're gonna have to, yeah, we understand, but based on this history, we would have to stand by the surety bond recommendation.
And I'm sorry, Mr. Bartel, you said that she has housing with her child and her partner, or because
Well,
it indicates here that she is residentially challenged.
Well, she doesn't live with them. She advised me that she is at the Welcome House. I'm familiar with that. It's on Memorial Drive. I haven't been able to independently verify that, Judge, but that's what I'm told.
All right, give me a moment. I'm sorry, I didn't do first appearance on this, so.
Okay.
Don't give out the gas. Never mind. Yeah, they about 10 minutes.
Okay. On the interference with the government property, there will be a $25 cash bond. On the simple battery, it's going to be $5. It's going to be a $30 cash bond. And she's to stay away from, is that a library?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay, she's to stay away from the Fulton County libraries, including the one at 400 Farmwell Street in Fulton County.
Do I need to write that order up, Judge?
Yes, sir.
I'll do that and send it over today.
Okay.
Appreciate
And
it.
are you filing a waiver of arraignment or?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Okay. Ms. Mark, your attorney will be entering a not guilty plea for you on your behalf, that is, and your case is going to be further noticed to a jail jury. Unfortunately, you don't qualify for a signature bond because you have a failure to appear in 2024. Under the new law, that doesn't qualify you for a release bond. So the lowest I can go is a $30 cash bond. And once you make that, please make sure that you keep up with your court notices to come back to trial. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Oh, and she's to stay away from all Fulton County public libraries.
I've got that, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Murphy, please hold.
Your Honor, Your Honor, I just have another announcement to make on the ACDC cases. Number 20, Ms. McGurk. That's just going to be a not guilty plea, and I'll send the waiver today.
Is that Miss Christine McGurk right now?
No, ma'am, it's not.
Okay, what's your name? Oh, his position 20 is going to be a waiver of arraignment and further notice to jail jury. Who do we have at ACDC?
Erica Lee for probation.
Okay, please hold, Ms. Deep. Mr. Adams, do
I
you
am,
need to speak to your client?
I don't believe so.
No, hang on. Have a seat. Have a seat. Mr. Adams, are you prepared? Would you like to speak with your client?
I think we're ready to go, Yana. If I have a question on the time served, I think he's served that already. Just want to verify that. If that's the case, we okay. Yeah,
All right, and your client was Mr. Weaver, correct?
correct.
All right, now, Mr. Weaver, stand up and come forward, please. Otherwise, we've been playing, what's that game with where you have to go around the chairs, something? Okay. All right, Brandon Weaver is accused of theft by taking from August 1st, 2025, case 25 CR 8234G. Mr. Weaver, please raise your right hand for purposes of the plea. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge? Okay. Ms. Spear, what's the recommendation? Well, in the chat, so.
Yeah, 12 months probation, 60 days to serve with credit for time already served, balance probated, 40 hours community service, no further contact with the victim, Tiana Frazier Wheeler. Restitution in the amount of $642.49. That is the couch that he took, and to stay away from 914 Collier Road. We do ask that defense stipulate to ID, venue, and factual basis for purposes of the plea. Thank you.
All right, and Mr. Adams, with regards to this case, your client was booked into Fulton County on these charges on December 19th, 2025, and he's been in custody for 35 days. He does have other felony matters as well as a hold in another county.
That's correct, yeah.
So that's how much time he's got credit for.
Okay.
And this is to serve 30 days, credit for time served 35 days, but he'll be on probation. So what would your client like to do?
I think he wants to go forward. Is that right, Mr. Weaver?
Yes, y'all.
All right. Mr. Adams, do you so stipulate to the factual basis, venue, and ID?
We do.
Yeah. Mr. Weaver, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
Ma'am.
And have you understood what's going on in your case?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you satisfied with your attorney services?
Yes, ma'am.
If you decide to enter this plea, will it be given freely, willingly, and knowingly?
Yes, ma'am.
Please speak up. What do you say?
Yes, ma'am.
So you understand that by entering this plea, you would have to give up your right to a trial in front of a judge or a jury. You will not be able to confront your accuser, challenge the evidence brought against you, and present your own defenses and arguments. And the state won't need to prove the charges against you or the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead to theft by taking?
Guilty.
Your sentence is going to be 12 months to serve 60 days, credit for time served 35 days. Once you have resolved all your other matters and are released, then you must report to Fulton County Probation within 48 hours. While on probation, you will complete 40 hours of voluntary community service at any nonprofit agency that's not a church and not a school, and you must complete those hours at a minimum rate of 10 hours per month. You have to have no contact with Tiana Frazier Wheeler. You have to stay 200 yards away from her and not communicate with her in any way, form, or manner. You're also required to pay a restitution of $642.49, and you will pay that restitution at a minimum rate of $50 per month. The restitution will be paid directly to your probation officer, who will then remit the funds to Ms. Wheeler. At all times, you're to stay away from 914 Collier Road in Northwest Atlanta. And that's just not, I don't know whether it's a house or an apartment, but you are required to stay away either from the entire apartment complex or the entire subdivision.
Get in here. No.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Adams, I think someone else might be busy with you. Did you have any other questions before you're relieved? All
No,
right, sir.
yeah.
Have a good
Thank
day
you.
then. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Weaver, that concludes your case. ACDC, who do we have?
This is Erica Lee, she on probation.
Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor. Nathaniel Dobson here on behalf of Ms. Lee.
Mr. Dobson, good morning, and thank you for being so patient. I beg your pardon. Excuse me. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Judge, we
And-
got McGee.
Oh, yes, Mr. Murphy, I'll be right with you. Just give me a moment. I have Erica Brachet Lee was convicted of simple battery in case 23 CR 827A. She has a probation violation case 26 PV 000152. Miss Erica Lee, you've been advised of your right to remain silent, and your attorney is going to be Mr. Dobson, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And our probation officer, yes, good morning, Ms. Allen. May I place you under oath? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, if I may, before we go forward, I haven't had an opportunity to speak with the probation officer or to relay any of that information to Ms. Lee.
Okay. Miss Young, I'm sorry, who's our host?
It's me, Your Honor.
Miss Young, yes. Could you please place Attorney Nathaniel Dobson, JCS, and ACDC in a breakout room, please? All right, Mr. Murphy?
Judge,
And
on the
Mr.
McGee case,
Yes, sir?
Ms. Ms. Spears has graciously made some adjustments, we're not able to go forward on a plea today. I wanted the court to revisit his issue of bond. He actually, in fact, turned himself in on this case. No one had to pick him up, and he's advised that was on August 5th. So he's been in custody 170 days. Now he has another felony case out there, but I'd like the court to consider a signature bond therein. If the felony gets resolved, he'll reside with his mother, Shamika McGee, and he'll continue to support the children he has with this alleged victim. But I fully advised him that he's not to have any contact. He has no real rights to any visitation or any contact, so he would certainly stay away from Ms. Willingham. So we wanted the court to consider that, given this situation.
Mr. McGee, please come forward. Thank you. All right, you've already been advised of your rights. The bond order requires them to stay away from no contact with Markel Willingham and the children. Okay, Ms. Spear?
One moment, I'm looking up his case and Mr. Rhodes is calling me, so give me just a second.
Okay, all right.
Ah, stupid phone.
No,
Hold on.
mute your screen, mute your screen. There you go.
Block. This is a waiver case, correct?
I assume Mr. Murphy will be filing a waiver of arraignment and further notice to jail jury. Is that correct, Mr. Murphy?
That's correct, Judge. But again, yeah, that will be our subsequent move. But we're seeking a signature bond therein.
And is he returning to the correctional institution after this?
He has an open felony, which he's advised is going to get resolved very, very soon. His lawyer is Mario Williams. That's his counsel for that. And then this way I'll be able to relay this information to Mario Williams. on this case. And I was unable to reach him, so therefore this is the direction I'm taking.
25 SC 5436. Just out of curiosity, Mr. Murphy, where did you come? How did you get 170 days?
I was calculating the math based on, he advised that he turned himself in on August 5th. And I counted that all the way up
This
until
is Antonio McGee?
Yes. I realized what it's saying on the printout of 16 days as of 1/17/26, but he's advised that he has been in custody.
On August 5th, he turned himself in.
The trial came off the bar.
And he's been in custody ever since.
Understood. He also had felony charges at that time, and then he was transferred to DOC, Department of Corrections. So he was released on October 7th. He was in custody for 64 days.
I never got released.
No, sir, you got released to the Department of Corrections.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. For me,
I'm only going to give you credit for the time that you were in jail for this case.
Okay, so.
And let me see, then on October, and then whatever happened between October 2025, he came back to court.
Okay, I'm sorry. Are we still on McGee?
Yes, we are. I was trying to figure out where we came up with 170 days, but go ahead.
That I don't know, Your Honor, because mine only shows 16 days, but that's as of last week. So that was just like the first 2 weeks of January that I show his. That's what my notes say. Originally, I had 200 days. I didn't work it up, so I don't know how we got to 200 days. But when Mr. Murphy said 170, I was like, close enough. Fine by me.
Folks, I just want to be realistic over here. I'm going to attribute his time in prison or time in jail as related to this case plausibly. I'm not going to give him credit for the time that he's been in prison or in jail because of all his other felony charges, and they're very serious, violent charges. Okay? So I'm not going to piggyback his time in jail or in prison on this case.
Duly noted, Judge. Then we would not.
So for this case, he was booked in on January 2nd for the latest one, January 2nd, 2026, because of new felony charges. Now, he may have been transported from DOC to here to face these new felony charges. It wasn't because of this case.
So at this point, you feel it's 67 days. Okay.
It is 64 days.
4 days.
64 days is what the credit. He's got other issues. And if he wants to get credit for those in his other cases, that's fine. But 64 days is what I'm giving him right now. And he's got
Judge,
So I'm assuming, Mr. Murphy, that your client does not want to enter a plea because of these other serious felony charges.
that's correct. We're not tendering any plea today. That's why.
File a waiver of arraignment.
It means an evaluation.
And he's not been in custody for this case on the $4,000 good bond. He's been in custody in this case. He's been in custody for over 100 days because he's got other serious matters. So the bond modification is denied.
Duly noted, Judge, and I'll file that waiver. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. McGee, I'll be in touch with the family. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so that addresses, okay. And Ms. Strong or Ms. Young, I hope you all are keeping notes, well, because I'm not doing well on this one, but the probation matter is still in a breakout. I have a domestic violence bench warrant, oh, well. Okay. What's the name?
I
of-
just had a question for the, oh,
Right.
I'll hold my question. Never mind. Keep going.
Okay. Okay, our probation matter looks like they've come back. Okay, Mr. Dobson, Miss Allen, are we ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
Yes, Your
going
Honor.
back to Erica Lee, Miss Officer Allen's been sworn. Yes, what's the recommendation from the state?
Your Honor, the defendant she failed to complete the anger management course, as well as at some point failed to pay her probation supervision fees. Your Honor, she has paid all her probation fees in full. Your Honor, only thing that's remaining is the anger management course. Your Honor, it is 157 days remaining on her case. I will ask the courts to allow the defendant to complete the 8-hour anger management course that was originally ordered. Your Honor, I just updated her contact information, so I'm going to send her the link, and she should be able to complete that program in the next 2 weeks.
Okay. Mr. Dobson, any objection?
No, Your Honor, there are no objections. Miss Lee has indicated that she will be getting that anger management course done over the next few days, actually. Just
But
so
there are
that she
8 of
can
them,
do-
right?
Yes, ma'am. Well, with the Snowmageddon coming up, she's going to do that instead of binge watch TV.
That what he said it, not me. Okay. All right, Miss Lee, I'm going to accept the state's recommendation. This will be recorded as a probation violation. You will report to probation on Monday before 3 p.m. and you will continue to report until all the remainder of your anger management classes are completed. So if you're supposed to do 8 of them, that to me says 8 weeks of anger management classes. I'm not sure how you're going to complete that, but you're going to keep reporting to probation and you're going to update them with the completion of each class. So I recommend that you get your probation officer's email so that every time you finish a class, you email the completion of that class until all 8 have completed. And then at your final report with your probation officer, if they're satisfied you've completed the 8 classes, probation will sign off on it. You do not stop probation until you get the sign off from probation. Understood? All right.
Your Honor, if I may, just as a point of clarification, if
Yes,
she
sir.
is in fact able to do it sooner than the 8 weeks, that would be acceptable.
Oh, certainly. She just
Okay.
needs to keep probation updated by email about the completion of each class. And then she will need to make sure she, at her last meeting, face to face, she gets the sign off before she stops going to probation.
Your Honor, also I would add her original sentence was 8 hours, so that's what Judge Roth ordered her to complete. So the 8 hours, she will be able to complete that in 1 day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so hers it wasn't 8 weeks, so hers was 8 hours.
Oh, I see. Okay. 8 hours of anger management. All right, then that's fine. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe that concludes my business with the court. May I be excused?
Yes, Mr. Dobson, you have a great day and great
You-
weekend too. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you so much, Miss Allen. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay,
All
call me
right.
Miss Lee when you get out.
Do I have a Brendan Pritchett or Shanice Williams on Zoom?
On Brandon Pritchett, Your Honor.
All right, start your video. My goodness, where are you?
Here, did I start? I see the.
Your face is way too close to the
Oh,
phone.
okay.
Okay, there we go.
Okay,
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry. You're welcome.
And Shanice Williams, are you present?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Miss Williams, eventually you'll need to fix your video because we only can see the top of your head.
Okay.
Brandon Pritchett and Shanice Williams, we have bench warrants in your open misdemeanor cases. Please remember that you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say in open court, your statements can and will be used against you in the treatment of your case. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to represent you. Mr. Pritchett, do you have an attorney?
No, Your Honor, I don't.
All right. Have you spoken to the public defender's office to see if you qualify?
Yeah, I tried. So I'm not from Atlantis, and I think that's why I missed. So I was calling. This case was over a year, so I was calling, every month to see when I had a court date, and it was just unbeknownst. Maybe a week ago, they were saying they sent me something in the mail to New York, which I never received, and I guess they didn't have my current address was from me moving to Atlanta on file. So this is what.
So, Mr. Pritchett, as I was saying,
Oh,
if you can't qualify for an attorney, we have
okay,
public defense attorneys who are willing to speak with you.
okay.
But if you want to proceed on your own, that's entirely up to you, understanding that any legal decision you make can have a negative impact upon your case or any other open cases you may have. Would you like to speak with an attorney?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. White, would you like to speak with Mr. Pritchett?
Judge, if I could have a breakout, absolutely.
Okay. Mr. Pritchett, you're going to see a message on your screen to join a breakout room.
Okay.
And when you come back to court out of your breakout, make sure you get out of bed.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Miss Williams,
Yes.
lawyer device, we can see you.
Next.
Judge, I'm
Yep,
sorry, quickly before you start, Ms. Williams. I did not receive the DV bench warrant calendar. If I could just get somebody to forward that to me, it'd be great. Thank you.
sure. Miss Young or Miss Strong, could you please email that?
I got it open. I'll send it to him.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Miss Williams, do you have an attorney?
No, I was gonna ask for a public defender.
All right, please hold, and then it's either going to be Mr. White. I don't know if Mr. Haddad's available to speak.
Okay.
Your Honor, I'm here, I'm the only one here. We can do a breakout room, or I can call,
I can put you in a breakout, that's fine. All right, Mr. White, and we'll go into a breakout with Mr. Pritchett. Miss Williams, you're going to see a message on your screen to join a breakout with Courtroom 2, where Attorney Joanne Haddad is there, okay?
Okay.
And we'll be in a 5-minute recess. It's 11:06. We will resume 11:11 or 11:15. Thank you. 11:15. Okay. Thank you.
Just all, we're ready whenever you are. Just
And Your Honor, I'm back whenever the court's ready.
Okay. Mr. Haddad, are we ready? Thank you. Are we ready to proceed with Ms. Williams?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so get to that right screen. Ms. Williams is accused of two counts of battery family violence, 3 counts of simple battery family violence, and 1 count of criminal trespass from November 5th of last year. Case 25 CR 7152C. She's been advised of her rights, and her counsel is presently Mr. Haddad.
We have. So I always need.
Judge, just on behalf of my client, I did confirm the address is what it shows on the notice. She says that she didn't receive the notice. She had been reporting to pretrial services. That's how she found out when she was calling in every other week. So pretrial services informed her, so she immediately went to the courthouse and she was given this court date, Judge. But she confirmed that the Tree Lodge Parkway is where she's staying, Judge. I don't believe she has a history FTAs, especially in light of the fact that she was released on pretrial services to start with, Judge. So I would just ask to set aside the bench warrant and give her another plea and arraignment.
So what is this Tree Lodge location?
That's Sandy Springs, Judge. It's 5510 Tree Lodge Parkway, Sandy Springs, Georgia. That's apparently where the notice for the January court date was sent to. And she confirmed that is her address. And the only reason she found out about the missed court date is when she was reporting to pretrial services. Obviously, after that court date, she was informed. She immediately went to the courthouse, and of course, she was given this court date to report by Zoom.
And has she enrolled in the FWIP program?
Judge, I am sorry, I did not ask. I did not click on the requirements.
She was ordered to enroll in the FWIP program within 30 days of being released.
Can I speak?
Yeah.
When I kept reporting to the officer every other week, she was telling me I just have to be on standby for the lady Keisha to send it out to me through my email. And I was looking ever since for the class. My last checkup with the officer, she asked me again, did I receive the for the class, which I recently just did, maybe I say a week ago, literally in my Gmail. And she asked me when I was going to start. I told her Monday, since I don't have a job and I have to pay every time I do the class.
Okay, thank you.
So,
Ms. Spear, any objection to a set aside?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to set aside the bench warrant for Ms. Williams. Ms. Williams, please understand that please continue to report to pretrial. If you change your address, please let us know in a timely fashion so that when the notices go out, they don't get crisscrossed.
Okay.
All right. Good luck with your probation, your pretrial supervision. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're free to go.
Okay.
All right. Mr. White is still talking, I think. So.
No, Judge.
Okay. All right. So we have.
It's Mr. Pritchett.
Yep, is he with us?
I think that's him. iPhone left.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
All right, please start your video. So Mr. Pritchett's got a charge of battery family violence from October 16th of 2024 and yes, Mr. White?
Judge, he changed addresses. He was living out of state and is now in Atlanta. He had not changed his address with the court. We've explained to him that going forward, anytime he moves, he'll need to do that. We do have an address for him. He has since changed it with the court, and I just want to make sure that we're on the same page. I've got that address. And this is the first time that he's missed court in this case, so we'd ask that the bench warrant be set aside.
Okay. What is his current city? Where does he live now?
It's Atlanta. It's 1507 Pine Drive,
Okay,
apartment J5.
got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Ms. Spear?
No objection. He doesn't have any history of FTAs or even really any other cases, and I do show the updated address in there.
All right. We're going to set aside the bench warrant. Judge Morrison has a bond forfeiture calendar on May 27th. Somebody might want to let her litigation manager know that the bench warrant has been set aside. All right, Mr. White, please submit the proposed order setting aside the bench warrant to Ms. Strong. And Mr. Haddad, please do that. Mr. Pritchett, you're free to go, but please be aware that until I file the order that says your bench warrant set aside is still out there, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your
So
Honor.
conduct yourself accordingly.
Yes,
All right,
ma'am.
thank you.
You're
All right, probation matters, I've only addressed Miss Erica Lee. Is there a James House as well?
Your Honor, we didn't get the calendar until late yesterday. There's nobody here, as far as.
Okay.
So,
Miss Officer Allen, do you know if these individuals are still in custody?
Yes, they are. And Your Honor, Judge Edline is the one that requested for these two individuals to be added to this calendar because they have been sent in Fulton County since first part of December. So that's why it's a last minute calendar.
Okay.
well, I believe the solicitors, I'm not sure if she's gonna handle, I mean, I don't know what probation's recommendation is on.
Yeah,
this.
we don't have any info on our end either.
Okay. We're going to further notice this to Tuesday. Do y'all do revocations on Tuesday or just Thursdays?
We handle the judge on Tuesdays, as far as I know.
Okay, so we're going to further notice both cases to Tuesday for James House and Lamine Cell.
Okay.
Unless, of course, the deputies are able to get them by the time I'm done with the competency calendar.
I mean, I mean, if probation's recommending time served and close, but I don't know. I don't want to speak on that behalf.
Yeah.
A little too quick.
He's just throwing the idea out there for it to roost in your mind while we address it. Okay, so just to go over the main SAP calendar. On the position 1, Barton was a plea, 2 was a null pros. Position 3, David Bowe is a What are we doing on David Bowe?
Judge, that South Annex case, I inquired in the chat a couple of different times about South Annex. We can reset Mr. Bowe. He does have some other holds, so he has a hearing on the 4th, so
Okay.
it won't prejudice him to reset the case.
1 week or out 2 weeks? We
Let's
can do the
let's
5th.
do 2 weeks because the 5th will be the day after his other hearing, so that.
Okay, so it's going to be further notice to February 5th. Derek Collier, position number 4, is a felony transfer. Has it been transferred?
Let me check. I don't think so, but let me double check.
Okay, we'll come back to position number 4.
No, not yet, Your Honor.
Not
We
yet,
need to follow up on that. We requested, we haven't heard back.
Further notice to January 28th, pending a transfer. Position 5 was Dasher was a plea. Position 6 is null pros. Position 7 was a plea. 8 was a plea. 9 was a plea. 10, Marvin Hendricks.
It's reset 2, Judge.
2, 3. Okay.
11 as well.
Okay. Naja Hines is reset February 3rd. Position 12 is again Miss Harley, and that was a plea. Position 13, Johnson, is reset to February 5th. He's loaned out to Cobb County. Position 14 was a plea. Quintavious Malcolm is reset to February 5th. Position.
I'm sorry, Judge. What was your announcement on 13?
13 is that was Mr. Murphy. He's loaned out to Cobb County, so
is that why it shows that he's released?
No, is he released? If he's released, he's in custody in Cobb County. So
you still want me to leave it on there because it doesn't have any. When I looked at it the other day, it was nothing on it. I just want to confirm.
I got Mr. Murphy requesting a reset to February 5th. So-
Judge, maybe he's just being housed in Cobb County, so probably best to reset just in case, because
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm resetting it to February 5th. Okay. Jerome Jordan is a plea, position 15. Quintavious Malcolm is reset to February 5th. Position 16, Claudia Mark is a waiver of arraignment and further notice for jail jury. 17, McCoy was a plea. 18, plea. 19 is a waiver of arraignment and further notice for trial. 20, Christine McCork is a waiver of arraignment, jail jury. 21, Kenneth Milliam.
that's a waiver, Your Honor.
All right. Kenneth
21.
William is a waiver of arraignment and further notice to jail jury. Position, same thing for position 22, jail jury, 23, jail jury, 24, jail jury. 25, Amarian Minor is
Released.
released. Okay, thank you. 26 was a plea. 27, Audister was a plea. 28, Audister was a plea. 29, Reed was a plea. Position 30, Robinson was a plea. 31, Gennaro Robinson, it was arraigned and further notice for jail jury. 32, Courtney Rogers.
I'm sorry, Judge, just a waiver.
It's a waiver, okay. So that's further notice jail jury. Ricky Smith, position 33, is it a felony transfer? Is that confirmed?
Let me double check, Your Honor.
John, as of yesterday, it wasn't, but
All right, we'll come back to him, position 33. 34, Demetrius Spencer is released. And further notice, 35, we also need to check and see if that's a felony transfer.
But she was released.
All right, 36 and 37 were waivers and further notice to jail jury. 38, Montavious Thomas is also a possible felony transfer. That's 38 and 39. And then 40, Calvin Warren. Mr. Haddad?
waiver, Judge.
All right. 40 is a waiver and further notice for jail jury. 41, Brendan Weaver was a plea. 42, 43, 44, 45 were pleas. 46, Williams was a plea. So the only questions we have are for positions 33, 34. No, 33, excuse me, 33, 35, 38 through 39.
I can't find our request for Ricky Smith, number 33. So I don't know who sent it, so I will have to follow up on that one.
All right, so position 33 is going to be further notice to February 28.
Statham, oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
I
Statham,
apologize. What position was that you just said was reset?
33, Ricky Smith.
number 35, Statham. We've requested twice now. We haven't heard back.
All right, further notice to February 28, that's position 35, and then 36, 37, and 37. I'm sorry, no, that's fine. 38 and 39, Montavious Thomas.
Two. Yeah, hey, oh,
I don't have him either. I'm gonna have to get with my group and find out
Okay,
who
38
requested it.
and 39 are also further notice to February 28.
Your Honor, that date is the 29th. It's January 29th, Judge?
Did I say February? I meant January 20.
You're so forward thinking.
All right, January 28. Okay. All right, that concludes the SAP calendar. Mr. Bartel, did you have any pleas from the competency calendar?
Hold on, Judge, she's coming around. She's asking if you have any pleas from the company.
Yes, Your Honor, we do not. So Ms. Greenhouse, yeah, we don't have any pleas.
No pleas. Okay.
Correct.
So
Thank you.
So that concludes the SAP calendar and all the other calendars with the exception of the 11 a.m. Thank you, Ms. Greenhouse. We are good to go.
Thank you.
folks.
Have
All
a
right.
good day.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
I'm so sorry. Who is here from ACDC?
That's for competency, I believe, Judge.
Okay. Let's see. Miss LaPorche, we're gonna have to remove you from the Zoom. I have,
Can you tell me when the case is gonna be addressed, please?
I have no idea what case that was. All right,
Kelvin Warren.
please send a chat only to LMKC Strong. Oh,
Yeah.
put your phone number in there because right now we're going to start another calendar and you're not allowed to be. So I'm going to put you in the waiting room.
That's fine. Thank you.
Okay, let's put her in the waiting room, Miss Young. All right.